This following contest is a 10-woman battle royale, and it's to crown the #1 contender for the Women's United States Champion. And the rules are simple. 2 competitors will start up the matchup, and at regular scheduled intervals, someone else, a new competitor, will enter into the matchup. And once 9 superstars' feet have touched the floor, and there's only 1 woman left standing, that last one will be declared the next #1 contender for the Women's United States Champion, and will face Alexa Bliss at Forbidden Island for the championship. And I should say, the unlucky competitor who drew #1 is Kayden Carter. Kayden Carter has been going on like a mini singles run of sorts here, which I believe it was last week, I think it was, where she defeated Bayley, which is a big win there, picking up a win over a former Women's Intercontinental Champion. Mind you, she was champion for like 2 weeks, but still former champion. So the odds are very stacked against Kayden Carter, knowing that she's probably the underdog in this matchup. It's, as you've seen on the thumbnail of all the people who are in this matchup. And Kayden Carter is one of those competitors who all competed or are an underdog in this matchup. Especially so that #1, which is not very lucky here, let's be honest. Not a lucky number to draw. And the other competitor who drew #2 is the one she beat like last week, Bayley. So we get a rematch. The odds of this happening are like not very large. I don't know the exact number because I suck at math, but the odds of the 2 people who competed last week in a 1-on-1 match to meet again in 1-2 in a battle royal with the odds for this to happen is very, very slim, but they happened. And so inside this matchup we have representatives from NRT, 0 Hour, and Defendence. So the 2 superstars from every brand has a shot at the Women's United States Champion. Bayley is hungry to win some more gold and perhaps defeat Alexa Bliss and hopefully go on to have a much longer reign than just 2 weeks. And Kayden Carter wants to win some gold to her tag team with Contender and Zero. And it's kind of strange seeing Kayden Carter as the breakout star right now, and Contender Zero to taking the Katana chance, sorry, taking the back seat here as here comes the first countdown. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and #3 is Tiffy time, baby. It's Tiffany Stratton, which is representing NRT, which she just freshly signed with NRT as well, which was the last week during Young Ace's match against Gigi Dolan. It broke out that Tiffany Stratton signed with NRT, and her last match was actually last Thursday, where she defeated the 0 Hour Women's Champion JT Jane. So momentum is heavily on Tiffany Stratton's side. And speaking of Young Ace, she draws #4. Young Ace had a hell of a year last year, and she is the longest reigning Women's United States Champion. So, and she's coming from NRT as well, so she's back on Defendence. So this is a gift and a surprise for the Defendence fans tonight. So kind of figured Young Ace kind of wants her United States Champion back, because ever since getting traded to NRT, she hasn't really done a whole lot, let's be honest. But she also has a mega mixed tag match next Tuesday, as it will be the first video of WWE 2K44, as it will be Young Ace and the NTT World Champion, Explosive Matt Connors, as they represent the CWO as they take on the undisputed Women's Champion, the Devil, Youngblood, and the undisputed Champion of Champions, the Bandit, Lynch drew number 5, and Dakota Kai is drawing number 6. Becky Lynch hasn't really done a whole lot. I mean, who and Yanez, there's a history there. Dakota Kai also has a long history with Yanez, and especially with the Women's United States Champion. Ken Cotto hanging on for dear life at the top corner on the left side of your screen, and she escapes and she remains at this matchup. As they're saying, Dakota Kai's had 2 matches before for the United States Champion. The closest she ever got to winning the Women's United States Champion was back at the Elimination Chamber, with the final 2 of that match was Yanez, which was the defending champion, and Dakota Kai. And Dakota Kai definitely had momentum on her side as she just won the Royal Rumble the month prior. And she was already going to WrestleMania, so, I mean, adding the championship into your arsenal, heading into WrestleMania would have absolutely helped her. But it all worked out in the end for Dakota Kai. She became the inaugural Women's World Champion, and her stock went way up as well. As just last month, she was traded to Defendence in a very, very big deal as well. So we have Cora Jade, who's into the match as well, and Lyra Valkyria, which is the former Women's United States Champion, which she beat Yanez to become champion, and then she just dropped it last month, or technically it's this month, at Rosebuds and Death Wishes. Yanez trying to eliminate Bayley. Becky Lynch trying to eliminate Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai hasn't really done a whole lot since coming to Defendence. Her first match on Defendence was against Rhea Ripley, and she put up a fight, but Ripley showed everyone why she was going to Rosebuds and Death Wishes as the number contender, and to make it into the Battle of Australia. Cora Jade hanging on for dear life onto the top rope here. Kids Against Zero eliminates Cora Jade. Cora Jade is the first one eliminated from this matchup, which she needs to start from the back of the line. So ever since losing that briefcase back in New Year's Bash, Cora Jade's career has been going on downward spiral. It's not been going great for her, and if she was lucky, which she wasn't, this matchup could have propelled her back into the top positions. And Cannon Zero trying to make Yanez tap, which is not going to be helpful in this matchup. Tiffany Stratton trying to hang on to the top turnbuckle. Becky Lynch giving everything she got to eliminate Tiffany Stratton, but it wasn't enough. The momentum still riding with Tiffany Stratton, and she stays inside this matchup. Cannon Zero putting her attention into the Golden Age, and Becky Lynch now on the opposite end of Tiffany Stratton. But she stays in this then. And Tiffany trying to eliminate Lynch again. Dakota Kai's in the corner. Shotzi draws number 9. So that means Niles is his 10. And that she has the best opportunity to win this thing. So the representative from Zero Hour, which is Niles, gets the best chance. Which is kind of very lucky for her, which we'll get to that later on when she does come into this matchup. Shotzi's representing the NRT right now. If she just had a women's tag team matchup, teaming with Eli Punk against Tegan Knox and Secret Corner, I think it was 2 weeks ago now, so. And Shotzi gave it her all, but she ate the pin against a very cohesive tag team of Turner and Knox, which those two face Cannon Zero and Porto tomorrow on live event. It's a number 1 contenders match for the women's tag team champions. Is the winner of the tag team of that matchup will obviously become number contenders for the women's tag team champions, but will also face and will face Elbow Fire and Eyes Like Dawn at Forbidden Island for the titles. So if Kota wins today, which she is about to eliminate Bayley, and she does, Bayley's eliminated by Kate and Kota. And speaking of elimination, Yanis eliminates Becky Lynch. She continues the feud from WrestleMania back in September, where Yanis defeated Becky Lynch in the main event of Day 1 of Mania. As I was getting to earlier, if Kate Kota wins this matchup and becomes a contender, she will have her hands stacked against her. Because if she wins this, she becomes number contender and faces Alexa Bliss at Forbidden Island. Also, if she wins the tag match tomorrow, she would become number contender for the tag titles, and then she'll have to do double duty at Forbidden Island, which is not ideal, especially against Fire and Dawn, because those two have held the titles since the Elimination Chamber, which was August. So, and speaking of August, Yanis has been eliminated by Kate Kota, so Kate Kota is on fire right now, and she's put up at least three solid eliminations, and Tiffany Stratton with the coat wheel splash in the corner, and here comes Nyos. Nyos has a golden opportunity here, to showcase herself on the quote-unquote main roster. This is her first match on Defendence since debuting at Zero, and Tiffany Stratton eliminates Lyra Valkyria, so Valkyria is not going to get her rematch against Bliss next month at Forbidden Island. So it means Alexa Bliss is going to get a whole new challenger for the title. As I was saying against Nia, this is her first match on Defendence or NOT, so this is a big moment for her. And that's a big moment in her career as well, because if she wins, she has the best chance right now because she's the freshest competitor. But if she does win, that could propel her career to new levels. Because one, right now she's in the win with the inaugural Women's World Champion Dakota Kai and a Women's Royal Rumble winner. Tiffany Stratton has just signed a new contract, so momentum's heavily on her side. Chauncey's trying to make herself valuable at NRT, which is not helping right now because she hasn't won anything. And Dakota Kai with a low blow there to Tiffany Stratton, playing it dirty. And Eyes are on fire with two springboard forearms, one to Shotzi earlier, and that one was just to Dakota Kai. But Kate Kota putting a stop to it with the Hulk and Rana trying to take down Kai, but that failed to happen there. Was now Nia has her focus on Shotzi and Kate Kota, trying to stay away from the ropes to get a golden opportunity here. When Shotzi onto the middle rope and slides under, she's moments away. She's probably seconds away from being eliminated. And Shotzi eats up the foot of Nyos, who remains out of this matchup. And again, Kate Kota, this is a battle royal. You throw your opponent over the top rope, you don't make them tap. And that means nothing right now to Dakota Kai, except her legs are just a lot more damage. But speaking of damage, that could do heavily a lot for Dakota Kai as she is eliminated. And Shotzi from out of nowhere clotheslines Kate Kota over the top rope. So we are down to the final three. It's either Shotzi from NRT, Tiffany Stratton, the newest signee to NRT, or Nyos from 0 Hour. So either way, whoever wins this matchup, we're getting a cross-branded matchup for the Women's United States Champion. That was close for Nyos as Shotzi just missed her aim there, but she stays in this one. So we're getting a cross-branded matchup at Forbidden Island for the Women's US Championship. Who's going to Forbidden Island? Shotzi has Nyos from behind. Runs her to the corner. And a chop to the chest, another one to the chest. Stratton trying to gain some upper hand here and keep momentum going in her favor, and it's giant suplex. Snap suplex over to Shotzi. And Nyos looking for a suplex of her own, but Tiffany Stratton seen it coming and chops her down with the leg. High kick to Nia, and German suplex by Shotzi from out of nowhere. Stratton's down and Nia and Shotzi's going out in the ring. Tiffany Stratton's just the bystander here, and Shotzi gets thrown over the top rope, and so we're down to the final two. It's either Nia or Tiffany Stratton who's going to Forbidden Island. Either way, Lita looks like a genius right now because she is the general manager of both brands, and a pump kick! And Nia is going to Forbidden Island! So at Forbidden Island, on March 16th, it's going to be Nia versus Alexa Bliss for the Women's United States Championship. And Nia's trying to just realize that she just captured a golden opportunity here, a golden ticket. And speaking of the golden ticket, here comes the Women's U.S. Champion herself, Alexa Bliss. She makes her way into the ring to go face to face with her newest challenger and her first challenger for the championship as well. So it's Nia and Bliss at Forbidden Island.